Hello, this will be a review of one of the most long-awaited engines in the Trackmaster Thomas line, and that is Ferdinand. Now, Ferdinand was not released when Dash and Bash were released, and he completes the one of the 4 new characters that were introduced with the Misty Island Rescue movie. Of course, Dash and Bash. Most people know Dash and Bash, and they have Dash and Bash, but now here's Bash, and here's Dash. There's also, you can get Captain in one of the play sets. Here's Captain, these are all 4 of the characters together here. These are the new characters that were introduced with the Misty Island Rescue movie. And so let's move Dash and Bash and Captain out the way, and let's check out Trackmaster version of Ferdinand. Okay, Ferdinand comes in a tri-pack, and he has his tender, and he also has a red brake van. Okay, from the outside he looks pretty good. Let's see what he got. Let's open them up. Alright, this comes off. Alright. Turn this upside down. So, first of all, we got the red brake van. We have his tender, or his carries the wood for him. And then you got Ferdinand himself, and does not have to be connected to work, which is cool. Now, let's see what Mr. Ferdinand has to offer. Okay, first thing is we got to get a battery in this guy to see if get him working. All right, so let's see. Underneath, looks like that's the thing for the battery. So let me screw that. Get this loose. Takes a minute to get loose, and wow, this is a first. This looks a little different, a lot different than the way the other engines are. Looks like you got to put the battery in to the head, like the whole little head socket comes off, which is different. I've never seen it like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen it like that. But anyway, so Ferdinand goes like that, and he takes, looks like a AA battery. So we'll take a AA battery, we'll pop it in him like that, and then put him on, like, put them back together. Alright, so give me a 2 seconds to screw them in. Where's my screwdriver? Get them in there. Takes a little bit to get them in. I probably should show you guys this. Okay, so here I'm screwing them back together. There he is. He's back together. He's got his battery in there. Looks pretty cool. Now, first off, him and his tender. Now notice, everybody will notice in the movie he has this little middle section part that's kind of separated a little bit. It looks like people can maybe, his driver or somebody maybe can walk in there. That seems to be attached to the front part, and it seems to be treated as a regular engine with a tender like many of the other Trackmaster engines are. This red brake van looks almost identical, and it probably is identical to the one that comes with Bash. But it's red, yeah, it is. It's identical to the brake van that comes with Bash, except it's just red or orange. It looks like, or orangey color. So that's kind of cool. It would have been nice if he came with another set of logs, but that would have probably made his packaging a little bit different. But you can take one of the logs off of of Dash's and put it on him, because there were a couple of scenes in the movie where Dash himself wasn't carrying any logs, and Ferdinand was, and Bash was, and Thomas was, but Dash wasn't. So you could always do that. That's up to you. Okay, now let's look at him. Let's put these accessories and stuff right up there out the way. And let's take a look at all three of the logging locos together and see what's going on with them. Okay, here they are. Dash, Bash, and Ferdinand. Now, face-wise, I'm going to hold them up. Face-wise, one thing we need to look at is that Ferdinand's face looks smaller and is smaller on the Trackmaster line than Bash or Dash, and that's not consistent with the movie or with the characters or the drawings or what we know. So that's one thing. I think maybe Fisher-Price came out with Dash and Bash too quickly, because had they done the same thing, that thing I showed you earlier with the battery compartment, they could have made Dash's and Bash's bodies a little thinner, and then gave them the high funnel that they need to make them look as if they are smaller than Ferdinand. When actuality, when I looked at the movie again, their heads are all the same size, but here is consistently that Dash, Bash, and Ferdinand, Dash and Bash heads are bigger than Ferdinand. So that's the thing. But who cares about that? Everybody who wants Ferdinand, everybody wants Ferdinand. My son is gonna love getting Ferdinand. He says that's right almost anytime he gets an opportunity. He really loves Ferdinand, and he will be getting this Ferdinand here for his birthday. So that'll be coming up. But that's ends the review part. Let's see if we can get him out on the track and see what he has to offer. Okay.